rapport. Oh, and I do have a block like this, so I keep this out my entire demo, but I don't let them have access to this until I'm ready for them. And this is hidden normally. All of my, everything is usually hidden, so. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna skip rapport. So Mr. and Mr. Jones, do you care if I share my goals with you?
Go ahead.
Okay, well, as you can see on the sheet here, I'm actually really working to hit my goal of 10,000 to win a trip to Punta Cana in these next couple weeks, trip to the Dominican Republic, and then it's going to be free, it's going to be super fun. So, but the reason that I've been working with Cutco, I've been working with Cutco since this last June, and I've won a scholarship with the company, and I've sold over $39,500. Actually, now it's $48,000 worth of Cutco since I've been here, and I'm working with Cutco because I would like to pay off school, and I have a huge dream of traveling in my future. After I'm done with college, I want to take the year and travel. And so the skills and experience that I'll learn with Cutco will put me ahead of the competition for internships and super jobs. And so I'm just letting you guys know that I can only work through personal referrals. That way I can only show customers in a warm, comfortable environment like their home. So by the end of the demo, I hope that I impress you and you like me enough to tell some family and friends about me. And now I am going to show you guys everything in the blue book. Now that doesn't mean that you guys have to get everything, but you don't know what's in this unless I show it to you. Does that make sense? Okay, so Cutco is an awesome product, and I'm excited to show it off to you. And like I said over the phone, you don't have to buy anything, but if you do see something you like, which hopefully you do, you can get it today, and you can get sets or individual pieces, and we have lots of accessories and gifts. And one of the great things about Cutco is our interest-free monthly investment options. So if you get something today, you don't have to pay for it all at once. And so if you do decide to get something today, you'll thank yourself for years to come. So thank you so much for taking the time to see my presentation. It really means a lot. Okay, I'm gonna pause for 2 seconds because we skipped the report part. But I know it says in here on page 2, while I set up, we're gonna need your knives, you know, your straight edge, and your steak knife. But I do this at the beginning, and I have them grab the penny for me at the beginning. And I totally forgot to say this because I skipped during the report with you guys. But yeah, so this way it doesn't interrupt the flow of things, because right now you guys are all settled and you're all comfortable and everything. And so I feel like it interrupts the flow of things, takes an extra 5 minutes or so while you guys can be grabbing this while I'm finishing setting up. So I always put this at the beginning of my demo. Okay. So yeah, thanks again for seeing my demo, and just for meeting with me today. You guys have a chance to win $1,000. All these drawings are monthly, so hopefully you guys win something, because that would be really cool. And so, just so you guys know what to expect, I'm just going to explain the company and the disadvantages of common knives, and then I'll show off the features that make Cutco the top-selling American-made brand sold in the United States. So let me start off by telling you a little bit about the company. We've been in business since 1949, and we sell over $200 million worth of Cutco annually, and have over 16 million referred customers, making us the top-selling American-made brand sold in the United States. And the most common way to buy Cutco is through a representative like me, but you may have seen Cutco featured on TV programs like the Food Network, Modern Marvels, Made in America, How It's Made, and even Dr. Phil. Now, Cutco Vector, they have a long-standing tradition of giving back, so each year they donate hundreds of thousands of dollars to causes tied to education, health, and community quality of life. And so this year, this is the Front Row Foundation, where they take somebody that has a terminal illness and they give them a front row seat to their favorite event, so like a sporting event or a concert. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to show you the Super Shears. Now these are everybody's favorite. Everybody's favorite. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, these are made out of high carbon stainless steel for strength, and they have thermal resin handles for comfort. They're for both your right and your left hands. They're dishwasher safe, they won't rust or melt, and they come apart for easy cleaning. So use them for cutting through chicken and broccoli, food packaging, cutting cardboard, hard plastics, and other tough materials. And now I'll show you guys really how strong these super screws are. So you see this penny, just a nice normal penny that you guys grabbed for me here. And I don't have any upper body strength either. So that just really shows you how strong these super shears are. And a lot of customers, they actually end up getting this item for free. So let me show you where we got the idea for Cutco. So does this drawer look familiar to you guys? Well, that's okay, because most people, they have a drawer that looks like this. And these are actually the world's most expensive set of knives because they're designed to break down over time. Now, the average knife lasts 2 years, so most households waste a ton of money replacing the cheap knives over and over again. So do you guys have mostly wooden handles or plastic handles in your kitchen?
Mostly plastic.
Okay. So it's a good thing that you don't have the wooden handles because even though they look good when they're new, they crack and they splinter. They're really unsanitary and they absorb liquids, bacteria, and germs and retain odors. And actually many restaurants, they don't even let these into their kitchens because of the sanitation concerns. So it's really good that you guys don't have any of these. And then the plastic handles, now they melt, they chip, they crack, they break. They're usually glued together, so they fall apart easily, especially in the dishwasher. And they're slippery when they're wet, which is really dangerous when you're cutting something. And now the tang is how far back the steel goes into the handle. Now most knives, they have a partial tang, which is weak and unbalanced, or like a plastic knife, which maybe doesn't even have a tang at all. And most rivets, as you can see, they're made out of brass, which expands and contracts and loosens, creating gaps for food particles, which is why you get this gross little black ring around here. Okay, so there's two types of steel. There's carbon steel that's really strong, but it rusts and it corrodes, which is unattractive and unsanitary. And then there's the stainless steel that looks good, but it's actually a soft metal, so it won't stay sharp and it's difficult to sharpen. And then there's the two types of edges. So there's the serrated edges that rip and tear your food and they can't be resharpened. And then there's the straight edges, which are actually high quality knives, but they have to be sharpened over and over again to remain effective. And it's actually the hard cutting surface that dulls the knife, not the food that you're cutting. And both of these edges come in direct contact with the cutting board, dulling them quickly. And a dull knife is more dangerous than a sharp one because you do have to push harder. So let me show you how Cutco has solved all of these problems. Okay, so Mr. Jones, what do you notice that's different about that handle?
It fits my hand.
That's actually our universal wedge lock handle. So it's designed to fit any size hand, left, right, big, small. And your thumb and forefinger, they lock into place for better control and safety. It's an ergonomic design that reduces hand fatigue and slipping. And this does make Cutco more expensive, but it's worth it because it is comfortable and it's safe. Now we use thermal resin for a handle material, which won't chip, crack, or break. It's actually the same material used in football helmets and bowling balls. So it's expensive to use, but it's worth it because it is dishwasher safe and it's very sanitary. And Cutco does have the full tang construction. Now most companies use the partial tang to save money. So using the extra steel is more expensive, but it's worth it because it creates great strength and balance. And our knives have the 3 nickel silver rivets, which are flush with the handle. So this eliminates the gaps in the spaces, keeping it strong and sanitary. Now we use a very high grade steel. It's high carbon surgical stainless steel, or 440A. So this steel is expensive to use, but it is worth it because it has the best of both worlds. So it has high carbon for edge retention and stain resistance for beauty. So it's both sanitary and sharp. Then we'll do the rope cutting demo, but I'm going to skip that. Okay, so the best thing about Cutco, hold on. Okay, so the reason this edge works so well is because it's not a serrated edge. Cutco's double D edge has 3 straight edges that are protected by the points. So it cuts forward, backward, and straight down. Doesn't rip or tear like a serrated edge. It cuts just like a straight edge. And the points protect the recessed edges from the dulling and cutting boards and hard surfaces. And this unique edge uses expensive technology, but it's well worth it. and if it's used properly, it can be sharp for up to 10 years. Oh. Did we lose you?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Now not all of the Cutco knives have the double D edge, because the double D edge is used for cutting back and forth, while the straight edges are used for chopping, dicing, and precision cutting. Okay, so the best thing about Cutco isn't how long it stays sharp. It's how the company stands behind all of our products with a forever guarantee. Now, we are the only product that you can buy once, use every day, and never have to replace. You don't need a sales receipt. The product is your proof of purchase, and you can pass it down generation to generation because it does last so long. And there are 4 parts to our guarantee. So the first one is our forever performance guarantee. So if anything ever goes wrong with your Cutco, you just send it back to the factory and the company will fix or replace it for free. So you'll never have to replace your knives. And then we have our forever sharpness guarantee. So if at any time your Cutco needs sharpening, you just send it back and it will be sharpened and polished for free. So all you pay for is the shipping. And actually, if you've had it for a couple of years, I can come out and sharpen it for free for you too. And then we do have our misuse or abuse policy. So if either of you happen to destroy your Cutco through abuse, so say you're trying to open paint cans with it or something, then you can just send it back to the company and it will be replaced for half the current retail value. And now we do have a 15-day unconditional money-back guarantee. So if you're not satisfied for any reason at all, you can get a full refund. So wouldn't it be nice if you could buy a product like a car, try it out for a few weeks, and then return it if you don't love it? Well, that's Cutco's guarantee. And the reason this is such a great investment is you never have to spend another dime on knives, ever again. Okay, so Mr. and Mrs. Jones, I'm going to explain the pieces in our basic set. Now, Cutco does have several set options, but most people, and you can buy individual pieces, but most people agree that it's important to have the right tool for the right situation because of safety and efficiency. Now, this is our basic set, and it's really popular, and it's called the Homemaker Plus 8. And so this is for people who they just like to cook. So this does have the minimum number of pieces for doing 100% of the jobs in your kitchen. So this starts with your paring knife. Now, what do you notice that's different about that handle?
It's really long.
So this is our air knife, and everybody needs a good paring knife. Cutco's long handle makes peeling and paring comfortable. So use this for your small jobs in the air. So this is perfect for your bananas and your strawberry tops. So this is perfect fruit salad knife right here. But you would never use it on the cutting board, which is why you have your trimmer. Okay, so this is your utility knife for all your small fruits and veggies. So never smash a tomato ever again. And see, mine has a pearl handle. So which color do you guys like better?
I like the white.
You like the white? Good. Good choice. And everyone loves it because it's really versatile, but it's never used for spreading or serving, which is why you have your spatula spreader. Now this guy's super cool. He's really flexible, and he has the double D edge on the side, so he's great for spreading and cutting sandwiches, and for slicing and serving casseroles and cakes. But you wouldn't use it on your meats or your medium-sized veggies, which is why you have your petite carver. And this is a customer favorite. It's an in-between knife that has 2 important jobs. So first is for your large summer fruits and your tough vegetables. And then second, it's for your everyday meat knife for your chickens and your small roasts. And it's used with your turning fork. So besides everyday carving, your turning fork gets a lot of use. Now the 3 sharp tines to your meats and veggies like chicken in the frying pan, and it's designed to get things out of jars easier, so you're not fishing for the last olive or the last pickle anymore. But none of these pieces so far are used for your larger foods, which is why you have your butcher knife. And now this is actually my favorite knife, because it's the heavy-duty knife, and it protects all the other knives in your set. But it's my favorite knife because I'm a huge melon eater, and so this is the go-to melon knife in your set. And it's also great for all types of squash, And you can also use it for the joints of ribs and whole chickens. Now it's not a chopping knife, which is why you have your chef knife.
We get multiples of these.
Okay, so every kitchen needs a good chef knife. The high knuckle clearance makes it comfortable and safe. So use it for dicing, mincing, and chopping. And it's great for the 6 S's: soup, salad, stir fry, stew, stuffing, and salsa. Now the chef knives, they're for chopping, not slicing, which is why you have your slicer. So this is the best bread knife in the world. You'll never smash or tear fresh bread again. And the long double D edge also makes it great for cutting cakes and shredding lettuce for salads. And it's also great for slicing boneless meats, so like a giant ham. But it's not for anything with a bone, which is why you have your master carving set. So do you guys ever barbecue or host family dinners? Okay, so this isn't something that you guys would use every day, but it's something that you guys would be very happy to have once you have it, because you'll use it for the barbecues and for all of your family dinners, so it's a perfect Thanksgiving set. And it's important to have both forks because the turning fork is used to pick up your foods while the carving fork is used to hold foods down. Now to complete your set, the table knives are used for every meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now they have a rounded tip and a wide blade like a butter knife, making it a safer knife, but with the double D edge it cuts just like a steak knife, which means no more earthquake effect at the table. Now because they are the most used knives in your set, we recommend 2 table knives per person in your family so you don't have to wash them after every meal. Then we do the leather cutting down. Okay, so Mr. and Mr. Jones, it would be really dangerous to have all these really dangerous, sharp, high-quality knives floating around in a drawer. And our solid oak wood blocks, they won't slide on the counter, and the horizontal slots protect your knife edges. And the sets, they all also come with a free cutting board. Now it's important to use the soft plastic cutting board because the glass, granite, and marble cutting boards, they are too hard and they will dull your knives. And now what you see here, this is our complete set right here. So this includes all of the pieces in our homemaker set, and then it has all of our specialty knives in here too. And then instead of 8 table knives, the set actually has 12 table knives, and then the option of steak knives too. And then this is our signature set. So this also has all of the pieces in our homemaker set, but it has 3 extra pieces. Then I bring out the Hardy slicer and explain that, cheese knife and explain that, Dean set and tofu and explain that. And then this set, it has 10 table knives or 10 steak knives. And the difference between the steak knives and the table knives is that the steak knives, they're very, very similar to the trimmer, except they're just a little bit longer, a little bit thicker. And so it's really great to have a steak knife because the table knives, they're great for your everyday use, so like cutting pancakes and fresh toast in the morning. But it's not for anything with a little extra heft in it, which is why the steak knives have a full tank construction and the table knives do not. So these are great for people who they entertain a lot, or they cook a lot of meats, or the table knives are great for people who have kids in the family. Okay, so to complement your set, we have incredibly durable kitchen tools. Now the thermoresin handles won't melt or burn your hand, and the basting spoons rest on the side of the pot. It comes with the 5 necessary tools: a basting spoon, a slotted spoon, a spatula, a whisk, and a ladle. And it does come in a block, which matches your set block. And these 5 tools will replace 2 drawers full of old kitchen tools. Now let me review why so many people choose to invest in Cutco. You'll always have a sharp knife, it's comfortable, it's safe, and it's sanitary, and you'll enjoy cooking more. Now Cutco lasts forever, so it would be the last set of knives you'd ever buy, and then you won't waste another $1 on dull, dangerous knives that don't work. Now Cutco also saves a lot of money and pays for itself. Now most customers would agree that if they owned a set of Cutco, they would eat out at least 1 less time per month. So if that saves $60 a month, that's $720 saved this year, and then over 25 years, you'll save $18,000. And there are several reasons why customers choose sets. They already have a built-in discount, so it is cheaper. They're safer because they come in the block or the tray in the sets. they come with the free cutting board to protect your knives. And then the signature set and the complete set, they actually come with 3 cutting boards. And our sets, they also come with free Cutco. And then we have our interest-free monthly investment option, so you wouldn't have to pay for it all at once. Okay, now most people, they haven't really had the opportunity to price find cutlery, so it's just like anything else. There's a wide variety of quality and prices available, but Cutco is top rated, so we only compare to the highest quality brands. Now I have a price comparison sheet here for a set that's similar to Cutco. It's called Wusthof. Have you guys heard of it before? No? Okay, well Wusthof, a very high quality manufacturer, they're out of Germany, has almost everything you look for in a set of cutlery. They use high quality materials and they're known for their craftsmanship, and they're a top selling brand in the stores. Now there are different types of Wusthof sets which range in price, but the price for this Wusthof set is $3,325, and sometimes you can find it on sale for $1,999 instead. There are, however, some major differences between Wusthof and Cutco. Now the Wusthof knives, they have mostly straight edges, so they need to be sharpened constantly, and professional sharpening costs a lot of money. Now they are not guaranteed for the dishwasher, they are not recommended for the dishwasher, and the warranty is on manufacturing defects only. Now in comparison, Cutco has our exclusive Double B Stay Sharp Edge, and we have our 4-part forever guarantee, including our free sharpening and our 15-day trial. Now Cutco owners will tell you that it's 10 times better than any knife they've ever used, and just considering the guarantee and the unique features, most people would agree that Cutco is at least twice as good as Wusthof. Now when something offers twice the quality and twice the value and lasts twice as long, you'd expect it to be twice the price. So at twice the price, you're talking over $4,000 for a set of Cutco. Let me show you what you get for that. Now as I explained earlier, we have our ultimate set here that has all of the pieces that Cutco offers in one set, and then we have the signature set as well. Now out of these 2 sets, which set would you two see yourself getting the most value out of?
You're paying, so the ultimate set.
The ultimate set? Okay, good choice. Okay. So as I said earlier, the ultimate set is a very popular set, and it has all of the tools that I explained in the homemaker set, plus the extra specialty knives. So the extra knives that you have in here is you have an extra paring knife, 4-inch paring knife that you can use on the cutting board, where this small little guy, you can't use him on the cutting board. And then we have a boning knife too, which is a perfect meat knife, so it's great for getting the great even slices, and it's great for like a crock pot. And then you also have your santoku, which is the same thing that you have in your signature set, and a petite slicer, which is a smaller bread knife, so it's great for entertaining. Because the longer slicer, is kind of long for like the dinner table, so the petite slicer is great for that. And then you also have your veggie knife, and this is the knife that you see on TV where the chefs, they go and they chop up their veggies really fast and they put it onto the blade and they transfer it into the pot. And then you have your cleavers for if you want to skewer your neighbors. And then you have your salmon knife for your fillets. Okay, so if you guys were just considering a set of Cutco, would you prefer a set with the table knives or with the steak knives?
Well, the steak knives. The steak knives, yeah.
Okay. Well, the great thing about this set is it does not cost $4,000. Okay, and it just costs, it doesn't even cost as much as the suggested retail price of $3,325 that Wusthof has. Now, the ultimate set with the steak knives, this is only $26.94 paid in full. But again, most of our customers, they take advantage of the 5-month interest-free investment options. So that's only $530 today. It includes tax. And by making this purchase on my first visit today, I can include the free kitchen tools or a free entertainer pack. And this is our ice cream scoop, our cheese knife, a peeler, and a pizza cutter. And the pizza cutter is really cool because you can take the blade out for easy cleaning. Okay, so now I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask you, Now, is the ultimate set something you guys would be interested in getting today and getting your free kitchen tools or entertainer pack? So much.
A little bit too much, yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, I understand because, 26.49 is a lot of money all at once. And that's why most of our customers, again, they take advantage of our 5-month interest-free investment options. So again, today, it's only $530, and then you just split that up over the rest of the months, and then it is interest-free too. So then, again, you get this set right away. So it's not like a layaway where you have to pay everything all off and then you get your set. You get your set right away. So you're only paying $530 for it right away. So how does that sound?
I don't know if I use all those pieces in the big set.
Okay. So then I'm just going to talk about our signature set a little more. So this does have less pieces than the ultimate set. So it has all the pieces in the homemaker, like I said, and then it has 3 extra pieces, and it has a spot. It has a spot for your shears. And now the signature set, I can still offer you the free kitchen tools and the free entertainer pack. And the signature set, instead of it being $26.49 like the ultimate set, the signature set with the steak knives is only $19.19 paid in full, or $384 split up over 5 months. So does that sound a little bit better?
I think that's better, but still much for us right now.
Okay. Do you think, again, it's the pieces, or is it more of the price?
Well, I mean, we do have to send Kevin to school in the fall.
And he needs extra attention.
Okay. Okay, I understand. Okay, so, now what I'm just gonna explain is that the set, it does come with the steak knives and it comes with the table knives. Now the table knives, they're a little bit less, so you're still getting all of your pieces in the signature set, but you're just paying a little bit less for the table knives, which you saw in the leather cutting demo. They're still just as great, just as fantastic. So the signature set with the table knives now this is $16.84 on full, or $337 over 5 months. So, and then with this, I can still offer you the same free stuff. I can offer you the kitchen tool set, and I can offer you the entertainer pack. So how does that sound?
I'm only really interested in maybe a few pieces.
Yeah. It's
I
like
don't know. Yeah, I don't know if we need all the set right now.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna explain the advantages of having a set, because like I said before, it's way cheaper if you get it in a set, because all the pieces are already discounted for you, and you get all the free stuff too. You don't get the free stuff with just pieces, so. And then, also with all these pieces, I mean, it does seem like a lot all at once, and maybe you're thinking, I wouldn't use these every day, but most people find that over a lifetime, they end up using all of these pieces, and it's better to have a piece and not need it than to need it and not have it. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay. Okay, so are you still thinking about the signature set?
I mean, I totally agree with your logic there, but I probably wouldn't use all of those pieces on a regular basis.
Okay.
Yeah, I just feel it's too much right now. Pieces ain't money.
Okay, so then I'm gonna go back to the basic set, the homemaker set. So this is the set that you have that has 100% of the tools to do 100% of the jobs in your kitchen as efficiently as possible. And so with this set, it doesn't have the super shears included in the block, unfortunately, but I can include them for something for free. And so we have something called our Deluxe Homemaker. And so the Deluxe Homemaker is our regular homemaker set, and it comes with the kitchen tools too. Okay? Okay, so our homemaker set, this it doesn't come with the steak knives unfortunately. I know how much you guys really like the steak knives, but it comes with the table knives. And then the homemaker set, it actually comes with the option of coming with or without the table knives. So which one would you prefer, the set with or without the table knives?
What was the deluxe?
The deluxe homemaker, so that's all of these 10 pieces that you see here, with the option of 8 table knives, and you can also exclude the table knives if you want. And then it does come with the kitchen tools included in the price too. So these are the 5 tools that I explained earlier. So would you guys be interested in a set with or without the table knives?
Probably with.
With?
That's one thing we agree on.
Okay. So then the deluxe homemaker set, instead of it being $26.49 like the ultimate set, the deluxe homemaker, this is only $13.64 paid in full. And then you can also split this up too, so it's $273 paid over 5 months. And then with this set, like I said, I can offer the super shears for free. So does this sound a little bit better to you guys?
Sounds better, but I don't know if I'd ever really use 2 forks, or, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm really just hanging out there now.
Okay.
It's the only thing that's flexible. So.
Okay, so like I said, it's better to have pieces not use them than to not have them. This is going to be perfect for carving your turkey set, or if you guys celebrate Easter, you know, the turkey at Easter, or if you're carving, yeah, or if you're carving a big ham too. And then the turning fork is also nice because you can use the carving fork and the turning fork, plug it into both ends of a ham or a turkey, and you can carry it like that too. Okay. So then is this something you guys would be interested in getting today?
I don't know.
Can we think about it?
It's hard to say no, but yeah.
Okay, so you said can we think about it?
Mhm.
Okay, so the first call special, this is me offering 3 pieces. I can only offer the 3 pieces the first time that I'm here. Unfortunately, it's company policy, not something that I made up. And you know, I found that most of my customers, you know, they're gonna forget about me, and you know, usually they end up just not making a decision after I leave, and so it's more beneficial for all of us if we just make a decision today. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay, so now I'm just gonna talk about the regular homemaker. So the regular homemaker is all of these 10 pieces right here, and then you can also have your option of the table knives too. And so the regular homemaker, this is only $11.39 paid in full. But again, most of our customers take advantage of the 5-month interest-free investment option. So that's only $242 today, and includes tax. And then by making this purchase on my first visit today, again, I can include the super shears for free. So, oh my goodness. Okay, so is this something you'd be interested in getting today?
I just don't know if we'd use all the pieces right now. Can we just get like a few pieces to try them out, and then if we wanted to, I guess, upgrade later, we could do that.
Okay, so you can, like I said, you can pick out a few pieces, like that's definitely doable, but it's way more beneficial to you guys to have them in the set, because then you have them in something to keep them in. So you have them in a block, and then some of our sets, they have trays, like the homemaker set is also available in a tray. So you can keep them in something like this, so they're not just floating around in a drawer somewhere. And then they do have the discounts on them. And then you're getting the free stuff too, like the cutting boards, and we do have a sharpener that comes with it for the straight edges. So.
Are these the only 3 sets you have?
No. I've never gotten the question before. No, they're not.
Daddy, you should get that one.
This is why he needs extra attention. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay, but I mean, are you still thinking that this is maybe just a little too much for
Too
you?
big, yeah. Too many pieces, too much money, I think, still. This one is just too demanding back here.
Okay, and now I'm gonna skip, and should I skip the next step?
Or he wants us to jump down to a wish list.
Yeah.
I know, but
Very
the-
hard for me to say no to this. I'd say I wanna buy it.
I know, but like, so like this, should I do the secret weapon step?
No.
Or should I, okay, that's what I was asking, okay.
I wanna know what the secret weapon stuff is.
Come in tomorrow.
Not yet.
Oh, yeah, okay,
No, I
yeah,
think-
sure.
It'll knock your socks off. so-
I'll just drive another 40 miles here again tomorrow. No, that's cool.
Good, yeah.
Yeah.
Ellie drives over an hour every day, so.
So do I.
I did too, my
Close
first time.
Makes you feel any better, I live 3 hours from the office. I don't know if that makes
Shenanigans.
you feel better.
So you left at 4:30 this
When I
morning?
drive to the office, I leave at like 3 in the morning.
Really?
Okay.
Three.
All right.
This is
Okay.
recorded, this is recorded.
Okay, so this is no problem, you guys. Our next option, this is the galley set. Excuse me. This is the galley set. This has been recognized as the best buy by Consumer Digest, and it's a few less knives for a lot less money. Now this comes with 6 table knives instead of the 8 that the homemaker has. And so this is basically the homemaker set, except it doesn't have your butcher knife, unfortunately, and it doesn't have the master carving set, and then it does, like I said, come with 2 less table knives. So instead of this being $11.39 like the homemaker set, the galley plus 6, this is only $8.34 in full, or $176 per month for 5 months. And then if you get this set today, I can actually include the kitchen tool set for free, or the super shears for free. So is this something you think you guys would like to get today?
What other options do we have?
Well, what do you guys think about just this set in particular? Because I don't want to throw too much at you all at once.
I mean, I really don't see myself using the fork at all. And I think the bread knife for the slicer, we don't do a lot of bread.
Yeah, I don't think we'd use that.
Well, remember, this is great for your cakes too. And since you don't have the master carving set in here, this is gonna be the knife for like your hams and your larger foods too.
My supper is tricky. What could you use that with that?
Yeah, we could.
You could, but I mean, look at the difference in the blade size. It's gonna be a lot easier to cut a ham and a cake with this knife than with this guy right here. Because that's what this guy is designed for, is for the cakes and the breads. For this guy, you might get just a little bit of ripping material with him, because he's a little bit thicker.
I don't know. I just think 834 just still too much for us.
Okay. No problem. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you the starter sets. Okay, so these are great for people who say, maybe Christina, we're not gonna use all of these pieces. Or great for people who say, maybe I just wanna try these out and then build up my set over time. And these are also great for gifts for college students, for after college sets as well. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through these and explain them a little bit, and then if you have any questions, just feel free to stop me and point things out. So this is our essential set. It comes with 5 table knives right here, and so it comes with a chef knife, carver, turning torque, spatula, spreader, paring knife, and then this is our studio set. These 2 are actually the last sets that have the table knives included in them. So then this one, it has 4 pieces in here: the spreader, carver, trimmer, and paring knife. And then our space saver here. Now this has a really cool block because see, you can prop it up on your counter like this. You can hang it on the wall, or you can stick it in a drawer too. And so this comes with the chef knife, carver, paring knife. Actually, it comes with 2 paring knives. So it comes with the longer one that came with a complete set that you can use on the cutting board, and then it comes with the air paring knife, and then it comes with the trimmer. And then these two are sets that come in the trays. So this is our all knife set that has the long French chef knife, and then the long carver, and the spatula, spreader, trimmer, and paring knife. And then this comes with the slicer, turning fork, petite carver, trimmer, and paring knife. And then this is our specialty set too. This is our gourmet set. So it comes with a bunch of our specialty knives, including the cleaver, veggie knife, Santoku, hearty slicer, and boning knife, which I explained earlier. And again, all of these pieces, they still come with the cutting board and they come with the sharpener too. Okay, so out of these sets, which one is your favorite?
I like that one.
Okay, you like this one? Okay,
Well,
And
which
then-
one did you want? That's not gonna take a lot. That's a horrible choice.
Fine.
okay, so then are you guys still interested, if you're interested in the set with the table knives then?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so the essential set, instead of it being $11.39 like the homemaker set, the essential set, this is only $6.34 paid in full, or $134 over 5 months. And then if you guys decide to get this set today, I can still include the free super shears. So is this set something you guys would like to get today?
Well, I guess I feel kind of bad because he wanted a space saver going with the essentials. I don't know.
I just don't know if we need a block.
Yeah.
Well, do you want me to give you the price of the space saver too? So you guys can just discuss between the two?
That comes in a block too.
Yeah, I was saying,
Yeah, but also, this, this you don't have to worry about it taking up space on the counter because you can hang it on the wall and you can stick it in the drawer. And then with the block too, remember it does protect your knives, so it protects them from damage to themselves. And then, you know, if you're, well, also if you're reaching your hand into the drawer, you know, you might cut yourself because these are really sharp.
Alright.
Shut up, Kevin. We can't forget his leash today. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling a set right now.
Again, Kevin just broke one of our windows and drove over the walls, so and we have to get a lot of stuff repaired in the house.
It was dirty.
Okay, so you guys think maybe not today with this set?
Yeah, probably not.
Okay. I mean, were there any other sets that you're interested in just taking a look at, or?
I just don't know about stuff at all.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's no problem, because what a lot of people do is they completely customize their own set, so they can take all the pieces that they need, or that they want.